Hi everyone! I have the 50 States book and I thought I would try and show you it instead. Alright, so we are on New Jersey and I will have this printed out in picture form for you. Sound good? Alright. So it says, New Jersey, welcome to the Garden State. See it okay? I'm still figuring this out. So it says, with a nickname like the Garden State, it's no surprise that New Jersey has more than 10,000 farms and produces an incredible 100 varieties of fruits and vegetables, including the famous Jersey blueberries, peaches, and cranberries. In fact, cranberries have been harvested in New Jersey since the 1500s, when Native Americans used these versatile berries, or ibimi, to make food, dyes, and medicines, whereas the Lenni Lenape people would have picked this tart superfruit by hand. Today's cranberry bogs are flooded to make the ripe berries float to the top, where they are skimmed off by special machines. Come October, you can visit many a New Jersey farm to see this strange harvesting method for yourself. New Jersey is the most densely populated state in the country, and as the third state in the Union, it has a rich cultural history as well as many beautiful landscapes, mountains, seashores, and forests. And then here are the key facts. So it says, capital is Trenton. The largest cities, Newark, Jersey City, Paterson. The bird is the eastern goldfinch. It's named for the island of Jersey in the English Channel. Statehood date, December 18, 1787. Statehood order 3. Flower is violet. And their motto is liberty and prosperity. And then their postal code is NJ, region Mid-Atlantic, main time zone Eastern, and then the tree is the red oak. Okay, and I think you saw that on the website too. If you don't mind, I'm going to turn this around real quick. It's a heavy book. And I'm just going to read the moments to remember because you don't really need to see those, and then I'll turn it back around so you can see the map as I'm reading it. Okay, so December 26, 1776. It's a familiar year, isn't it? George Washington crosses the Delaware River and enters the Battle of Trenton, one of the 100 battles fought in New Jersey during the Revolutionary War. June 28, 1778, Mary Ludwig, nicknamed Molly Pitcher, which we will learn about her soon, carries pitchers of water to soldiers during the Battle of Monmouth. Legend has it that she also takes part in the fighting, loading cannons, and has a near miss when an enemy cannonball flies between her legs and rips through her skirt. That's pretty crazy. November 6, 1869, the first intercollegiate football game, Rutgers versus Princeton, is played in New Brunswick. 1870, the world's first boardwalk is built in Atlantic City. It remains the longest on Earth, stretching for 6 miles. Whoa. 1876, the inventor Thomas Edison opens his research laboratory in Menlo Park. October 1879, Thomas Edison invents one of the world's first light bulbs. February 1913, silk workers in Paterson begin a 6-month-long strike for better working conditions. June 6, 1933, the first drive-in movie theater in the country opens in Camden, New Jersey. 1947, Larry Doby from Paterson becomes the second African American to play Major League Baseball. In 1965, the Sultan of Swoon, Frank Sinatra, born in Hoboken, receives a Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award. So as you can see on the map, New Jersey is, sorry, this is all reversed, so I'm doing the best I can, is right here. So it's on the East Coast to kind of give you some perspective. So that would be the Atlantic Ocean here. So we have some famous people. We have up here, we have Judy Blume. How many of you have heard of her? She's a famous author. Born in 1938, she's still alive. This best-selling award-winning author for children and teens spent her childhood in Elizabeth. That's a town name there. And then there's Thomas Edison, 1847 is when he was born, and then 1939 is when he passed away. He was an inventor of the light bulb and motion picture camera. Edison was known as the Wizard of Menlo Park, the site of his laboratory. Now, this right here is a zoom in of Newark, which I've been there before. I've flown from the airport that's there. It's kind of a crazy airport, but you know, it is what it is. Makes sense because it's just, there are a lot of people there. Okay, so right up here it says heavy metal, the George Washington Bridge, which is very famous, contains 43,000 tons of steel. Bright idea. In West Orange, you can visit inventor Thomas Edison's lab and house. Baseball battles. Many believe that organized baseball started in New Jersey in 1846. And then the Doctor Poet Rutherford was long home to William Carlos Williams, author of The Red Wheelbarrow. And then diner capital. With more diners than any other state, New Jersey is the diner capital of the world. That's good to know. So here is, I'll move my chair a little bit here so I can get on this side. It's a little easier. Let's just look at some of our people here. So we have Clara Barton, and she was born in 1821, died in 1912, and before founding the American Red Cross, Barton opened a school in Bordentown. William Carlos Williams, he was born in 1883 and died in 1963. He was born in Rutherford. Williams was a doctor and a modernist poet. He was awarded a Pulitzer Prize after his death. And then down here we have Paul Robeson. 1898 was when he was born, and he died in 1976. He was born in Princeton. Robeson was an actor and singer who became involved in the civil rights movement. And then we have Bruce Springsteen. He was born in 1949. He's still alive, and he's the boss. That's how he's known as. He draws on his New Jersey roots to inspire his music, for which he has won 20 Grammys. That's pretty cool. All right, and then this is a little zoom in of Trenton. So this is where the New Jersey State Capitol is, and it says New Jersey school kids raised money to pay for the 48,000 pieces of gold leaf on the Capitol building's dome up here. $1 for each piece. That's a lot of gold leaf. But that's pretty cool that kids helped raise that money, huh? And then down here we have New Jersey State Museum. It was features a version of Alexander Calder's sculpture El Sol Rojo, and created for the 1968 Olympics Games. And then we have Bordentown. American Red Cross founder Clara Barton opened the state's first free school here. That's really cool. I like that fun fact. All right. And now all along the map, so that's where Delaware Bay is. This is where the state of Delaware is. There's Pennsylvania over here. New York is over here. So up top, it says Glowing Rocks. The Rainbow Tunnel at the Sterling Hill Mining Museum houses huge fluorescent minerals. Oh, that'd be so pretty to see. Wolf Watch. Lucky visitors to the Lakota Wolf Preserve will hear a happy or haunting howl. Farmhand. Plow a field like an 18th century pro at Howell Living History Farm. And over here it says Living on a Prayer. Perth Amboys, the birthplace of John Bon Jovi. I don't know if you've heard of him. And over here, Sandy Hook. The lighthouse at Sandy Hook has preserved sailors since the 1700s, and it's kind of shaped like a hook, and there's sand there, so it makes sense that they would name that Sandy Hook. Kid from Red Bank The Count Basie Theater in Red Bank was named after the great jazz pianist William Count Basie. In Asbury Park, the carousel in Asbury Park was built in the 1920s. It's a famous thing that you can see when you go. Ooh, I don't like this part. It says shark attack. The Matawan Creek shark attack served as an inspiration for the movie Jaws. I don't know if you've heard of that. I still will not watch that movie. It scares me because you know me, I don't like sharks. You guys definitely know that. And then up here we have Wigwam. The Lenni Lenape people in New Jersey's native inhabitants made wigwams from birch bark. Blip Base during World War I, the U.S. Navy sent out warships from Lakehurst to patrol for submarines. Land of the Lost in Farmingdale, you can visit a collection of dinosaurs made from old car parts. That's pretty cool. And then Atlantic Candy. A legend has it that saltwater taffy was created when a storm flooded an Atlantic City candy store in 1883. And so apparently the seawater got on the candy and they realized, oh, it kind of tastes good. All right, and then down here, it says Lucy the Elephant. In 1881, the U.S. Patent Office granted inventor James Lafferty the right to make animal-shaped buildings for 17 years. His first creation, Lucy, still stands in Margate, Atlantic City. It looks like that. Hadrosaurus huzzah. In 1858, geologist William Falk discovers America's first near-complete dinosaur skeleton. And then there's the Camden Children's Garden. Brainy blueberries, New Jersey's tasty state fruit, helps prevent memory loss. Well, that's good to know. I'm going to eat some more blueberries. And I love blueberries, so it's a win-win right there. Cape May was settled by whalers and is now favored by beach lovers. And then down here, marble championships. Marble shooters compete for college scholarships and more at the National Marbles Tournament in Wildwood. That's crazy. So there you have it. Ooh, that book is heavy. Wow, I'm going to get my arm workout holding that out. So I went and grabbed our booklet. Remember this? I wish you guys had it with you. Oh well. And this is the one that we've been working on that's been blank. So got some things to fill in there, everyone. So we would need a shade in New Jersey and New Hampshire as well. All right, so just a few things that we don't want to forget, because I know that there are a few things that were not mentioned. I think you got state mammal already, which is the horse. The state fish is brook trout. And then the state insect is honeybee. I know. Yep. And then as you can see, there we go. There's my beautiful state seal. And then it's also in the center of the flag. And it's kind of a beige color. It's kind of interesting. So there you have it. The square miles for the area is 7,417 square miles. The highest point is 1,803 feet. Lowest point is sea level. And I think you all can do the rest for that. So I will have a blank picture of New Jersey, which I should have in here. And you guys can print it and fill it out if you want. That's the best we can do for this, just because all I have is a hard copy version of it. And even if my electronic copy, you can't type in it or anything. So, or you can just do it on a separate piece of paper and do it that way if that's easier for you. And then I will have a picture of the 50 states page so you can look at it a little closer. I was trying my best to show you. So that is what we'll do. So we'll work on New Jersey, and that's it. Okay.